everyone and welcome to Text Layered Media. Today we are going to look at 11 smartphones under 40,000 naira in Nigeria. My name is Awoga Matthew and I'm going to be your host for this program. So as we continue, smartphone business in Nigeria or in Africa at large is becoming so competitive that newcomers are finding it difficult to make their sale. And according to International Data Corporation (IDC), worldwide quarterly mobile phone track revealed that smartphone vendors shipped a total of 342 million units during the second quarter of 2018, showing a 1.8% decline when compared to the 348.2 million units shipped in the second quarter of 2018. So in Africa, basically, we discovered that the most trending phones, especially in Nigeria, is Tecno, Infinix, Itel, and partially Samsung and thereabouts. So, but most of these phones are quite expensive based on our economy in Nigeria. In this post, I'm going to be reviewing some quality, good phones that you can manage them on a low budget below 40,000 naira. First on my list, I'm going to mention is Infinix Note 4. Yeah, Infinix Note 4 is a very quality phone. It's a good phone that you can actually buy below 40,000 naira. The Infinix Note 4 comes with IPS LCD 16GB ROM, 2GB RAM, and you can expand the ROM to up to 256GB. It's a 5.7 inches smartphone which give you a high definition vision on your screen, and it has Android 7.0 with not guard, and also 13 and 18 camera megapixels, and it's a 4G smartphone. This phone comes on the Black Friday period. It was sold for around 35,000 naira, but it's currently sold 36,000 naira only in Nigeria. I don't know about other countries, but that is the current price in Nigeria, and you can buy this smartphone on Jumia, the number one Nigeria e-commerce store. Number 2, Johnny S10C. Johnny S10C is another powerful and top-rated gadget under 40,000 naira in Nigeria. I will really love to recommend. The gadget comes with 5.2-inch screen display, though less than Infinix above, but powerful with 4GB RAM, which can play any size of an Android game without hanging, and a 32GB ROM for massive storage of pictures, music, and other large data files. The 16.0 megapixel plus 13.0 megapixels helps you to take studio-friendly images, both front and back, with a soft touch fingerprint ID. This gadget operates on Qualcomm Snapdragon 427, which made it more important using the latest processor and yet a good budget. This gadget is a dual SIM and dual standby mobile device. It's actually lesser than 40,000 naira in Nigeria, and you can get it as well on Jumia.com. Number 3, Cubot Note Plus. Cubot Note Plus, though it has not been a popular device in Nigeria yet, but it's another secret hidden most powerful smartphone under 40,000 naira budget. The phone is another powerful and a great gadget with good specs. The gadget is a promising one with 5.2 1920 times 1080 pixel FHD IPS. It has 3GB of ROM, which give you the opportunity to use your gadget the way you want without hanging. And it doesn't end there. It also comes with 32GB of RAM, and this phone is rated 7/10%. It has so many quality that it should be more expensive than it is right now, but it's quite cheap and more budget friendly. This phone is currently sold for 25,000 naira on the Jumia market. Number 4, Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime Plus J532. Let's start by stating the disadvantages of this phone. The cost of preparing Samsung phones is the only issue. 5-inch screen display, prime operating system on quad-core 1.4 GHz Cortex A53 is good enough to service your daily activity with a smartphone. It also has QHD with 1.5GB of RAM and 8GB of ROM, which can only be expanded to up to 64GB. As always advised these days, the minimum processor to always consider when buying a new smartphone in 2018 and beyond is Marshmallow. Grand Prime Plus G53 isn't an exception for this, which run on Android 6.0 Marshmallow with 8 megapixel and 5 megapixel of dual camera for selfies. This phone is also a dual SIM 4G smartphone, 6 over 10%. Number 5 on our list is Hood X21. Hood is a secretly nice looking gadget started distributing its devices in Nigeria. The smartphone is to be considered in this list since it has the latest features smartphones are currently portraying. I love the 1320 x 720 and 6.1 high definition and ratio 9 LCD display. This has beaten most listed above, though not a compromise. The 2 GB RAM and 16 GB ROM are cool. Keep your phone from not hanging, storing moderate files respectively. This phone, despite all the features, you'll be surprised that currently being sold for 21,200 naira only. Infinix Hot 6 X606D. Hot 6 has a price tag of 35,000 naira in Nigeria in the latest e-commerce website. The gadget portrays a good specs for low budget users with a 6 inches high definition screen display. It comes with 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB of RAM. We currently rate Infinix number 7. Tecno Camon CX. As we all know, Tecno has been a very competitive phone manufacturer in Nigeria. Camon CX is another trending smartphone 2018 that costs about 60,000 naira from the and now available in a lesser budget. Though this is a bit higher than the budget we are looking at, which is below 40,000 naira. But Camon CX is still to be considered. With 41,000 naira budget, it comes with 5.5-inch HD PPI 404 2 GB RAM for a stable standby and 16 GB ROM. Camon CX operates on Android 7.0, 10 megapixel on the back camera and 16 megapixel on the front camera. We currently rate this phone 8.5% over 10. Number 8. Lenovo K320T LTE. Lenovo is still a good choice in the telecom business. As a matter of fact, they still produce quality gadgets in the market under low. This gadget isn't an exception. With the low budget it comes, it also has 2 GB RAM and 16 GB ROM. It operates on Android 7.0 operating system quad-core CPU and it has 3000 mAh power capacity. This phone is currently sold for 31,500 naira and you can also get it on TextLead rate this mobile device 7.5% over 10. Number 9. Tecno Spark K2. Spark is another powerful gadget in 2018. It trended a lot in 2018. When it first came out, it was sold for 45,000 naira and above, but it's currently sold for 35,000 naira below. That's for below 40,000 naira we are looking at. It has 1.3 gigahertz quad core, so the gadget is really slow and can't perform some techy activities like that, but still manageable for the budget it comes. It has 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB. It also operates on Android 8.0, which was the latest. Thank you for watching.